fans, hello and welcome back. We have this ain't W. We have NHL 21. Seen the W at the top of the screen, like that's World of Chel. W, but we have World of Chel features, the new features added into NHL 21. And tell you what, we got a lot here. A lot of cool stuff that I'm a big fan of, and there's always the one little thing that's still missing. We'll talk about it here in a second. First and foremost, we are seeing World of Chel seasons, which 6 to 8 weeks. It's essentially replacing the old seasons format that's been in the game for a while now, where during each season, I mean, and long story short, we'll put it this way, what we're seeing, it's almost like a return to the NHL 14 format, the way it looks, but instead of the way they did it before, now we're talking 6 to 8 weeks instead of, it used to be what, a month, and then you had the weekend at the end of the month. Now it's 6 to 8 weeks, and then the final 2 to 3 weeks is the new playoff time of the 6 to 8 week period. So it's essentially ESHL's version of playoffs. It'll depend where you rank, of course, on what championship you're playing for, bronze, silver, platinum, whatever. Again, so a skill-based ranking system there. And another thing we're seeing this year is a little bit of a different, shall we say, ranking system for your regular player, which I like this, the way it's looking, if I'm understanding everything properly here. You're going to have, you know, everybody talks about the CR. You got to worry about the CR in this game. Everybody be out there playing the drop-ins, the threes, whatever to boost that CR, get that CR higher. It looks like this year, no more drop-ins, no more boosting that CR and the drop-ins and then going playing club. It'll be separate ranking systems for your club, opposed to playing drop-ins, opposed to playing one's eliminator. I like that. I love having this separate, you know, it's all different modes at the end of the day, right? Drop-in is a completely different monster than ESHL Club, not only from a skill standpoint, because most people that play drop-ins, or a lot of people that play drop-ins are kind of new to the game, or they're just picking up the game, trying to get some games in, whatever. They might not be trying, they might be going in force or defenseman, whatever. Not only that, but the, you know, the gameplay is literally different. Like, you're playing on this outdoor arcadey style rink or whatever, where your player, he skates different. That's always a way to try to explain it. Like, you're is it quicker? You're faster, one of them. It's a little bit of a different tuner in there as well. Same can be said about the ones to an extent, right? So I'm happy to see they are going to be making a separate rank system in that final rank. Look at that badge. Look at that fire badge. I'm a big fan of the purple. I think we might stop right before the fire, mainly because we probably can't rank that high because we're not good enough to be hashtag elite. But I love that purple. That purple little emblem there looks nice. But each of the ranks, you got bronze, silver, gold, platinum, diamond, and then elite, and there's 3 levels within each one of them. So it's probably bronze 1, bronze 2, bronze 3. Almost, it's getting as close as possible to NHL's, again, 14, you know, what was it? Superstar 1, Superstar 2, Superstar 3, Legend 1, Legend 2, Legend 3, whatever. Close to that format. Again, just one little thing missing out of that, but I like seeing the addition there. I like seeing some extra, you know, things that extra things to look at in World of Chel, extra things to, you know, want to play for in World of Chel. So I'm a big fan of that. And then, of course, at the end of each season, if it is, again, if you're in a drop-in, if you're in clubs, if you're in ones, threes, whatever, you're going to get, you know, you're going to get your XP, you'll get your hockey bags. I'm assuming there's possibly other awards in there, but that's probably the main culprit, the different type of hockey bags, the XP to help you level up there. But just going down the article they're reading here, we'll post it in the comment section or in the description or something here, but just going down their article section here, they're talking about the club finals again. The club final is playing in a custom arena, a custom outdoor arena in this enormous hotel rock in the background. Kind of cool. I love the different scene settings when playing this game, as long as it's, you know, easier. I think it was some of the drop-ins with the lighting was kind of difficult to see where your guy was at times, but as long as they got all that figured out, and I'm sure they're learning on it year in and year out to improve that, I think it's pretty cool. I've always liked the outdoor scene. I was always a big fan of that Winter Classic arena they had back in the day. When we were talking a lot of NHL 14 and 13, that's like 6 years ago now. Some of you guys, younger guys, might not have played NHL 14, or maybe you just got in the game late, so I apologize if you haven't played that. One of the best games NHL's put out there. And here's the cool thing about this championship qualifiers. It used to be, you know, you could have like 8 or 10 people win a championship. There's only going to be one for each area, you know, for the Elite Cup, for the Gold Cup, whatever. There's only going to be one champion. So it makes it that much more coveted to have. You get that banner, I said, baby, that banner back in the arena. Let me tell you what, I missed it. I missed having the banner in the rafters. Oh, I wish we could get it on the ice again. But I gotta tell you what, I'm hoping, I've been begging for something like this for so long, and I'm just gonna read it word for word. It says there will be only one 3v3 66 champion each club per season, but there are also rewards for your club no matter where you finish, such as club banners to show off at your home arena and logos you can put on your custom jersey as shoulder patches. I'm hoping. It's just been something I've been wanting so badly and hot lately. Maybe I'm just over my head reading this, but I'm hoping when you're saying custom logos, we're talking patches that say you're the champs on a jersey, or say you qualified. Man, I want to see it. I hope that's where. I hope they take that one way, or at one point in time where you get the little champion patch on your jersey. Oh, that'd be so sick. I've always wanted that with like the hut card thing, like have some sort of custom patch when you know what player card they're using. But we'll see how that goes. They're adding World of Chel practice. We've heard of that. You got the club scrimmage, the open practice, the free skate. A very much wanted game mode in World of Chel for such a long time now, because it allows everybody to go in there. If you haven't played World of Chel, if you ain't familiar with what it used to be in this game, is it's essentially just, you know, it's like playing practice mode offline, where you can set anything up, but it's actually online where you can play with your friends, set up your plays, work on the chemistry, scrimmage your own team or whatever you want to do there. So I'm a big fan of seeing that World of Chel stuff added back into the game. And we're going to see the traits rework, and this is where we're going to talk, right? This is the one area, the one thing I've been begging for so long, not going to happen still. We're having a trait rework thing where instead of just being forced to use one trait or, you know, level 1, level 2, they're going to be blue and purple now. And the difference in blue and purple is what you lose. I mean, maybe you choose purple and it's passing. It improves your passing and it ruins your balance. Or you choose the blue passing trait where it improves your passing and it ruins, I don't know, your strength. So the thing it takes away from your traits are gone a little bit there. That's going to be the rework of the trait system. But see, here's my one issue I always have. I just want custom attribute points back so badly. Because here's the thing. EA even says it in this article. It says, allowing this stuff to sacrifice your balance or whatever, have a better shot. This allows for players to fine-tune their builds according to their style while keeping the system balanced so everybody, regardless of their level, can enjoy playing on a level playing field. Okay, so here's my question. How come we do not have Hockey Ultimate? Why do we have the ability to buy packs in Hockey Ultimate Team? Why do we have the ability to upgrade to a 99 overall in Hockey Ultimate Team? Because doesn't that make it so it's not a level playing field? Does it? That when I go play hot with my all 99 team and match up with somebody with an all gold team because they haven't grinded the game like I have, because they haven't played the game like I have, isn't that unfair? Isn't that an unfair playing field? Don't get me wrong, I love that part of HUT. I love building the team, but, you know, to use that as an excuse, I'm just not on board. Just not on board. I'd like to say, give me a reason to grind this game, and it reflects in my players overall because of how much I played this game. If somebody else doesn't have as high an overall as you, it's just like HUT. Well, play the game more, or in EA's case, spend some more money, whatever you gotta do. Buy more packs, play the game more, whatever you have to do to improve. That's part of playing a game, right? You want to compete to be the best player, to have the best stuff. So that's my one pet peeve. I'll always try to push for, like, I love everything they've done so far for World of Chel. It looks like a lot of great stuff being added. That'll be the one thing I'll always push number one for, because it is the number one reason to grind ESHL personally for me. It is, you know, I've never even reached Prestige 1, I don't think, this year. Just didn't have a reason to, you know, grind it. You know, compared to if you was forced to play, I'd play it every single day. You get the highest level, get the best awards, get the best attribute points. And that's just not here. But it is what it is. Everything else added has been great. And I really like some of this stuff. They call it the World of Chel quality of life improvements. We're seeing recent game details brought back. Again, something that was in the game previously, where you can go and look at your club's recent games and not only see the recent games of the clubs, but you can go back, click on a game, it'll show you the players in that game, show you the stats and everything. I always thought that was super cool to be able to go back, look at the recent games, because you can always play a club with 20 people in it, but what were the 6 guys you played, right? So now you can go back into the recent games and click on the club and see who's in the game. So I thought that was a cool feature there. They're adding server selection for private games. This is a big thing for like playing LG and stuff, where people search, you know, use the private lobby thing, and there's always connection issues and whichever else not. So they're adding the ability to select a server, the best server location for the game or whatever. So that's a cool feature there, something I really help out the 6v6 community there. Human goalies pools to control the extra skater. Human goalies who skate to the bench can now control the extra attacker. Goalies are gonna love hearing that one there. Oh, that's going to be nice for the goalie. Don't have the compy out there. It's another human. That'll be a nice one. There's also going to be new stat categories where we have, you know, if you go to the stat screen now, you're going to see passes, pass attempts, pass percentage, shot attempts, shot on net percentage, interceptions, penalties drawn, saucer passes, penalty kill zone clears, deflections, offsides per... Oh, what a stat, offsides per game. I got some people are going to want to see that one. That'll be a fun one to... banter with your buddies with on now and there, how many times they go offsides when you had the breakaway or something going. But you got the hits per game, penalty shots, penalty shot attempts, penalty shot percentage, breakaway goals percentage. So a lot of new stats. Again, stuff I love. I'm a very analytical guy. I love digging into the stats of the game and everything. So seeing all that stuff into the game, I love it. I love seeing all that stuff. More things to look at when you're playing a game. You want to see how you're doing. You want to check out your stats. I love it. There's never enough stat categories to check out. As long as they all work properly, I love them. So overall, love it. I love everything they're doing with World of Chel. Looks like they're going, you know, they're expanding, digging deeper, and trying to get more and more people engaged in playing World of Chel Online. Again, the one thing, that's it. That's my only thing I ever ask out of VA is just consider the attribute point thing where you can have your own custom builds, and consider not having... You know, consider having to go into Hockey Ultimate Team. Instead of playing player or opening packs to get players, you just, as soon as you get on a hut, you want to go into a solo or a rivals game, you just have 5 build classes that you choose from, right? You can have, you can have the Ovechkin build, the Kane build, but everybody's got the same build. That's it. You know, think about that. That's my thought. And what's your guys' thoughts? You know, I'm an opinionated person, but I'm open-minded to what other people think about it. What's your guys' thoughts on that? Maybe it's just me with that. It's, you know, very pro attribute points. I just enjoy having full customization of my player. Like, I want to be faster. I want to have better offensive awareness. Can I, you know, whatever it is to make your player the best. But that's just my thoughts. Would love to hear your guys'. As always, thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time.